Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your man Trigger Senpai, and if you guys haven't heard yet, My Hero Academia Chapter 290 spoilers dropped yesterday. And yeah, this is considered to be a huge chapter because of our main man Dabi, Mr. L himself, because we all know this nigga Dabi has never won a fucking fight, or at least to my fucking knowledge. But in all seriousness though, in this chapter, Dabi does reveal himself to be, Toya Todoroki. And if you a diehard My Hero fan, or in this case, you don't even need to be a diehard My Hero fan to fucking predict this shit. I mean, we all knew fucking Toya was fucking Dabi from the fucking get-go. Like, from the minute he said Todoroki full name when he was taking Bakugo, we all put one and one together and we all came to the conclusion, hey, yo, that nigga's Toya. I mean, shit, bro. The author didn't even have to tell us the nigga name. Like, we knew it was Toya based off the fact that nigga could use fire. Like who else in the series of My Hero Academia can use fire just like Dabi, or utilize their fire just like Dabi besides Endeavor and Todoroki? You really can't think of much. So, like, case closed. Like, the author did not have to take this on to reveal to us that Dabi was Toya. Like, he could have did this shit around the time Dabi and Endeavor first met, but instead he's trying to make Dabi do this whole televised thing where he's gonna show the world how shitty of a hero Endeavor is. And let me tell Dabi right now, unless this nigga got a tape or something of Endeavor beating the shit out of his mom, I don't think these people gonna give no fucks about what Endeavor did, bruh. Because think about it, you think they gonna believe the nigga that's walking around killing and terrorizing people in this big ass Incredible Hulk thing, or is they gonna believe the nigga that's been saving their ass for like the last 10 years or so? Like, it's not a hard decision at all, bruh. Like, as far as these people knowledge go, all of this shit is word to mouth. These are like rumors, because whatever happens in that Todoroki house stays in that Todoroki house. These people don't know what the fuck is going on in that. Dabi gonna try to show them something. They gonna look at him like, bro, who the fuck is you to tell us who the villain is when you're fucking up the city right now and Endeavor is trying to save us? Like, you looking mad hypocritical right now. Like, they not gonna care about what Dabi is saying. So like I said, unless Dabi got like a tape of him fucking wilding in the Todoroki household, I don't see any scenario where these people turn against Endeavor at all. Like, this nigga Endeavor has already burnt one of his lungs trying to beat this nigga Shigaraki, so like, he already making sacrifices. He's doing whatever he can to make sure the people are safe. And jackass Dabi is over here trying to fuck it all up. And Dabi had an interesting quote in this chapter. He said, "My whole life I've been trying to make your life miserable." For my whole time of watching My Hero Academia, I can't name a time where literally Dabi tried to, or when Dabi did in fact fuck up Endeavor's life. Like, what did Dabi do to fuck up Endeavor's life besides trying to fuck it up right now? Like, I'm confused. Let me know in the comment section if you know. Like, I'm really curious, because throughout the whole series of My Hero Academia, this nigga Dabi has been all talk no show. Like, he has literally gotten his ass beat in almost every fight he's been in, and even in the fights he was supposed to win, he somehow didn't close the fucking deal. So it's like, bro, you literally been holding L's this whole series, so what W have you caught? Like, this is probably your only chance to catch one, and guess what? In your situation right now, people is probably not gonna give a fuck, because guess what? They looking at Shigaraki like he's like a fucking god right now. Like, who's gonna beat this nigga? And right now, Endeavor is on the front lines trying to stop this dude Shigaraki, and you in the process trying to fucking expose him. Like, come on, man. Like, bad timing, man. Bad timing. And also bad timing by the author. He could have been did this shit like before this whole arc even started, man. Like, this is really unnecessary. Like, it really was. Then later in the chapter, Dabi proceeds to wipe off his hair dye and tells Todoroki and Endeavor that they're both gonna die together with him. And I'm just like, I can't help but fucking facepalm this whole moment, right? Because for one, I don't know anyone with hair dye that just wipes away like that, or hair dye that wipes away that fucking clean. And I know I'm being nitpicky here, but that's what I'm fucking all about. I'm all about nitpicking shit. If you guys haven't even fucking noticed yet, this whole channel is a fucking troll, alright? So best believe the nitpicking shit is gonna happen. This nigga Dabi literally wiped off all his hair dye without no fucking speck of black on that shit, and pretty much said, oh, y'all niggas is gonna die. Y'all niggas is dying with me today, nigga. Like, and he pretty much hitting the, bro, I never seen a villain hit the perfect Joker pose ever in my fucking life, bro. Like, he literally got this shit down packed. So obviously Dabi's favorite movie is the Joker, so yeah. I'm pretty sure that's no longer in the closet. But all jokes to the side, it's some other things that happened in this chapter, such as All For One and Shigaraki getting their asses saved. Like, apparently All For One said that Shigaraki got his ass beat so bad by Deku and Endeavor that he could literally die right now or decay away, and it would be completely normal. Like, Shigaraki is completely unoperable right now. Like he's pretty much, you know, he can't do shit. So yeah, then you got fucking Bakugo regaining his consciousness and he wants to get right back into the action. But Ida pretty much stops him and say like, yo, nigga, chill. You know, and then also you got Dabi's mom, you know, pretty much looking at this whole situation go down. In the hospital, people was trying to get to Dabi and Todoroki's mom, you know, because they think she gonna freak the fuck out because I guess this whole thing is like trauma to her or some shit like that. So yeah, you got that happening. And pretty much, I mean, what everyone else is wondering is like what the brother and sister of Todoroki is thinking right now about this whole situation, especially the older brother, because for some reason, you know, he hates Endeavor a lot. You know, and trust me, like the brother has a good reason to hate Endeavor because Endeavor was fucking wilding. But yeah, Endeavor has tried his best to, you know, mend fences with him, or, you know, build that bond with his son that's been tarnished by his abusive behavior. So it's going to be real interesting to see how they react to this whole Dabi situation. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened in chapter 290, or at least everything important that happened in chapter 290. Now all we got to do is pretty much look forward towards chapter 291, you know. So like what's to really expect in the next chapter? Like, let's be honest, do you guys really expect Dabi to kill Endeavor and Todoroki? Like, maybe Endeavor, because Endeavor is fucked up right now. He did burn one of his lungs, but Todoroki, I don't think Dabi can beat Todoroki, bro. Like, if I'm going off of Dabi's track record, I got the odds in Todoroki's or Shoto's Todoroki's heavy. Like he's like negative 1,000 right now on my betting odds against Dabi. Like this nigga Dabi, I don't know, man. Unless the hair dye, unless him wiping away the hair dye gives him a superpower boost or some shit, like that's the only way I think he can beat Todoroki. But even then, it's just not Todoroki. Like you got mad niggas on that field that can, you know, give Dabi some go. Like, you know, they can help Todoroki fight Dabi, unless, you know, Todoroki want all that smoke with Dabi himself. But I doubt that. I'm pretty sure everyone is gonna try to like mend fences with Dabi, try to be like, no, don't do this, you know, the whole talk no jutsu thing, you know. But in the end, I mean, Dabi's gonna end up dying in the series. Like, I don't see Dabi living at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what's Dabi's goal at this point besides exposing Endeavor. Yeah, man, he's just a big ass question mark right now. And it will be interesting if Dabi actually caught some W's, or at least some valuable W's. Like, this nigga hasn't won shit, man. It's really making me hard to really take him serious as a villain. Like, it's gotten to the point with Dabi where if he was to win, I would kind of see it as an ass pull in a way, because he really hasn't given me any reason to believe he can beat any of these heroes, or at least Todoroki at that point, because he really been getting his ass beat the whole series. And I know a lot of people was talking about him killing Endeavor, but I don't really see him killing Endeavor, because Endeavor as a character has too much shit that he has to handle before he dies. He gotta handle his relationship with his son. He gotta handle the relationship with his wife that he scarred for life. Like, he has unfinished business for him to die right now. Like, he has to handle some shit, all right? So pretty much him fighting Endeavor is a no-go. And even if they did fight, like, I still think Endeavor with one burnt lung can fucking beat Dabi. Like, I mean, the chapter did say he still can fight, so he's just in the fucked up, you know, status right now, so yeah. And another thing, I want to touch on the League of Villains real quick, because after doing some thinking, I'm not even gonna lie, bruh, the League of Villains might deadass be one of the worst, or if not the worst anime villain group of all time. Because, think about it, right? Pretty much every mission that they do that doesn't have anything to do with All For One or Dr. Yujiko, they pretty much fail, right? Because it wasn't until Dr. Yujiko and All For One started getting involved with their activities is when they start to succeed, right? For instance, when it gets Overhaul and his clique or whatever, Overhaul and his clique pretty much beat the shit out of Shigaraki and his whole team, right? Had the clear advantage. So 0-1 League of Villains. Then you had the situation when they had to kidnap Bakugo, you know, the whole little, you know, Sasuke retrieval arc knockoff or whatever the fuck you want to call it. They captured Bakugo, like they accomplished that mission, but in the grand scheme of things, they failed it because Bakugo refused, and he pretty much smacked the shit out of Shigaraki. And then, not only that, your boss also got the shit beat out of him in front of millions of fucking people, right? Even though it cost All Might his powers, but granted, your boss did get the fucking smackdown, right? Then you got the situation with Stain, right? And Shigaraki was pretty much jealous because Stan was getting all the clout, right? Shit, pretty much most of the members on that fucking League of Villains team they only on that team because of Stan, right? So, and if you was to ask me, I think Stan can easily solo all them niggas on the League of Villains. I'm talking about before Shigaraki got all this all for one bullshit, right? And then, even right now, at this very moment, right? We talking about a 75% all for one Tomoya Shigaraki, right? OP as shit, right? He killed a couple dudes, I think, but in the grand scheme of things, you let a 16-year-old Deku, and then you let a fucking, like, you let Endeavor and 16-year-old Deku pretty much fuck you up to the point where you're damn near, like, you can't even cure yourself no more, fam. Like, and then you got Dabi coming in, like if you asking me personally, even though, like, Makia, whatever that big Hulk nigga is, even though y'all is fucking up the city and doing all types of shit, at the end of the day, like, y'all niggas really not doing as much damage as I thought they was gonna do at the beginning of this arc. Like, y'all lost twice, right? That's huge advantage for the heroes, because now y'all niggas can't manipulate, and even though, I don't know if Toga got this nigga blood, because that could possibly still be in play, but even Toga is looking a little iffy right now. Like, she don't know what the fuck a hero and the villain thing is. Like, they confuse me with this whole fucking, ooh, am I a villain type? Like, I don't know what the fuck these niggas trying to, like, it's like they have no objective. They just want to be evil for the sake of being evil. Like, Dabi and all these niggas, like, besides Shigaraki, all these niggas pretty much took Stan's ideology and ran with that shit. Like, Stan and Overhaul is like the only real villains in this whole fucking series. I mean, I guess you can say fucking All for One too, but, you know, like, in this case, man, I'm just talking about the League of Villains. Trash ass group, fam. Like, super fucking trash. There's no reason why Endeavor and 16-year-old Deku should be giving 75% overall Shigaraki these many fucking problems. And then Shigaraki over here getting too fucking happy with the power to the point where he can't even, like, bro, you don't even know how to use your shit. Like, you spamming hard as fuck, and now you need All for One to fucking help you use your power against a 16-year-old Deku in the fucking Endeavor? Bro, you can't make this shit up. Now, granted, it did take a whole team, but my nigga, if All for One is as strong as niggas say it is, nigga, it shouldn't matter. You should have easily watched them niggas, fam. Easily. 75%, I don't give a fuck. If All for One is the other half of fucking One for All, then it should be no issues, fam, at all. At this point, we should be wondering if fucking Stan and them gonna get broken out. Cause as far as my knowledge goes, Shigaraki is out for the count right now, all because of fucking, he can't regenerate himself. Like, bro, like, the League of Villains is a fucking mess, man. Then you got Dabi trying to do this goofy shit, and then I don't even know who the other niggas is, like, dead ass. Like, them niggas is nobodies at this point. As far as my knowledge goes, the only niggas that really have a story on that group is Shigaraki, Toga, and fucking Dabi. At this point, Dabi and Shigaraki, I guess, because Toga, like I said, she don't know the whole concept of being a hero and being the villains. She's still trying to ask Deku and Uraraka questions and shit, so it's like, this bitch don't know what the fuck she want to do either, so. Yeah, but pretty much, that's pretty much all I had, man. Like, at this point, I think Team Rocky might be a better villain group than these niggas. Like, it's getting that bad, fam. Like, it's getting that bad. Like, think about it, though. Like, you think about all the great anime villain groups, you know, Phantom Troop, the Akatsuki, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real disappointing, man. Real disappointing. But that's pretty much all I got. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I very much appreciate it. It's your boy Trigger Senpai, and I'm out, man. Peace.